What up, everybody? It is Terrible Tuesday with your boys at Smokin Aces. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Excuse me. Here we are. It's Terrible Tuesday with your boys at Smokin Aces. By the way, I just want to point out, I apologize for my tardiness. I don't have an excuse. I was taking a shit. All right, so on to the next thing. We got 10 cars on the track today. We got multiple different teams. We got, well, actually, they have three teams on the track. We got points leaders, neck and neck, beating each other's ass. We're out here. We're out here doing shit, doing stuff and things. All right. So, just another wonderful Tuesday with your boys at Smokin Aces. I'm wondering what kind of music are we into today, right? What are we thinking? What are y'all doing? Let's go. I mean, I normally do blues, but do we want that? Do we want something a little bit harder? Do we want something, what do we want? What are we thinking? If not, I think I might just go for a rock mega mix. You know, might just chill. Might just chill with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with... I haven't listened to this one yet. And I know what you're thinking. YouTube ads. We've heard those. We know and don't love those. So there's that. Yeah. Hit it nice and slow. Just doing the nasty on the guitar. It makes these noises. Yeah. All right, everybody's already in their own thing. Discord calls down. So yeah, here we are. Here we are on this wonderful Tuesday, last day of the month. Chillin'. Face is itching. We're in qualifying sessions right now here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Probably the only thing that is exciting in Kansas. Yeah. Fucked up looking cat. What y'all doing? Alright, preliminary, we got Denver, Ferguson. Hold on, let me get rid of these fucking race lights. Get off my screen, prick. Alright. Let's let it roll back. Uno mas. What is Steve doing all the way in the back in 10th? Oof, in 9th. Cannot be good for the point standings right there, because we know he's a contender. Faux show. All right, race has officially started, so we're gonna go to this. All right, the lineup is Denver Turgeson, Dirk Kelling, Dave Demarest, Tony Edwards, Old Donnie Duke, number 5, 6th Joe Misch, 7th Louis Edinger, 8th Rob Noble, 9th Steve Williams, and 10th is Chris Damarist. 10 trucks on the track today. Holla at your boy. Alright, so that being said, 10 trucks on the track. Last race we had what, 2 restarts? 1 restart, something like that. It was basically a green flag race. So we should hopefully be seeing that again. All these guys have raced with each other enough. The only one that is here that's not normally around, I think, is Denver. And Denver, here and there, you know, he has a busy schedule, so he's race select. So he's kind of the only wild card. Everybody else knows how they race. Oh my god, seriously, just get out of there. So here we go with pacing. Denver is also in that red Brotherhood. Or no, that's Dave. Old Dirty Dave is not in his Monarch car. He's in one of the Brotherhood's paint schemes, which looks really good, actually. I like that, like almost like a matte red. It's like a weird matte, flat red type of color. It looks really good. I definitely enjoy that. Yeah, because I'm not seeing there's Monarch cars near him, just not the same paint scheme, so that's different. He's blinking like a motherfucker though, so we'll try to keep tabs on that as well. He is riding the old meltdown team's ass right now of Denver Turgeson. He can probably tell me what his ass smells like. We should be going green here shortly. There it is. There's that green flag. Dave still giving Denver the old sniff. Dave down on the inside. Dirk getting fucking thrown on through. Oh. Dirk's stuck in there for 3rd place. We got Denver, Dave, and Dirk, and then we got Tony in there mixing it up. Number 6 with the Meltdown crew. Old Donnie T. Oh my god, the switching it up. There's like 4 or 5 cars wide, something like that. I don't know. That during that section, that could have been disgusting, but it was not. Jesus. Dave already got checked in the fucking ass cheeks. And in the front. God, Dave got seriously, like, beat to death. We got Donnie T who was inside. Zipping it on by 110 laps here, Kansas. I know I was looking for that earlier. Oh, now everybody's switching lanes again. Let's go TV2. I like TV. No, TV... might be 3. No, TV2's good. TV2's good. Dave's just dropping back. He's down to 7th right now. Back with old Chris, his teammate. And incidentally, one who shares the same last name. So he might try to pull him back up to the front. You gotta... Got something going on in the front. Never. Excuse me. Got a yawn. Just had coffee. Oh, we got something. Someone getting real loose and nasty. Denver's getting passed up by Dirk and Lewis right now. Lewis to the inside is a little bit quicker than Dirk by the looks of it, but they're door to door. Lewis taking the apron, getting down a little nice and low, trying to cut that corner. He gets around, he gets the speed and blocks Dave, but Dave cuts to the inside, and so does Denver 3 wide through that corner. Still maintaining that 3 wide option. Nobody wanting to give it up. blocking the whole track. Dirk is getting up a little high. He's going to decide to get behind Lewis. Denver to that infield. Towards that apron. Trying to shave as much time off as he can, but it looks like Lewis is just holding better speed up high. Nope, Dirk drops back to behind Joe, but Joe still has Denver and Lewis in front of him. Lewis to that infield, everybody's just going to follow him down, ride that white line. Nice and spread out, now everybody's got all the room they could ever ask for. 7 laps in, we've had so many position changes already. Dave is dead last right now in 10th place. Probably due to all that damage that he received in that first lap or two. Man, nobody's checking out the stream. I feel really down. It's Tuesday night, I'm all alone. No one here beside me. Joe was trying to make a move on Denver, but he shot it real hot to him. Denver's got a little bit of damage in his rear right there. Probably from that cluster of cars a minute ago that he was caught up in. Oh, Lewis into the wall. Catching that wall, just a kissing it. Almost fucked up Denver too. Joe takes advantage of that shit. Dives to the inside. Trying to get some speed around Lewis and Denver. And he does, and then Lewis shuts the door on Denver, because that's your boy's teammate right there. But have no fear, Robert Noble is making up some time in 4th. Working his way back up. All these guys up front, these 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, fighting each other to death for positions. Guys fighting each other, and it's going to cause Robert and Dirk to make up some time and catch up to him, which they already are doing. Lets them get up there, close the gap, and get another shot at those top 3 positions. Only 10 laps in, and everybody's already getting beat to death up front. Like Denver's received damage, Lewis has received damage. I don't see anybody else with any out of these front group right now. Chris makes his move. Get around Denver. Chris coming from the back all the way up to 4th position right now. Challenging Denver for that 3rd position. Chris slides on by that inside line. Nice and easy. Cuts Denver off. Wow. Just make sure that's actually working. I don't know if Facebook's working. Go ahead and look at that. Check something out. Which, yeah, we're good. It's all good. Is Facebook not working? It doesn't show that it is on my side. Let's double check. Let me take a look at this. It is actually showing that we're not live on Facebook. That's very
strange.
Weird. I'm just gonna have to run it out. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. Alright. Lewis is still out. Oh no, excuse me. Lewis is not out front. Joe's out front. Lewis trailing with that damage. And Denver right behind. Actually, nope. Robert is in there giving Dirk a hard time, at least on his bumper. Denver dropping it back. So right now as it stands, we got Joe, Lewis, Chris, Robert as our top four, and then Denver coming in fifth. Should be text right now. It's all good. Robert to the inside of Chris. Denver, or excuse me, Donnie T to the inside of Denver. Laps in of 110. We're looking pretty good. No restarts yet. A lot of bumping and banging, but no restarts. Everybody was able to maintain their shit and keep it moving. So we're doing all right. All right. Man, Denver started out front strong and he's just dropping back. Dave, same thing. Started out strong and now he's in the back as well. 10 seconds back. Good distance. Seems like the battle is going to be these this third through fifth type positions. Kind of mid-pack for 10 people, but mid-pack positions everybody's fighting for. Don's getting blocked by Chris right now. Robert. Tony in the 6 drives up the track, stays high. All the Meltdown guys are just riding together. Every Meltdown guy showed up today. Nope, we got the Denver into the wall, scraping up the outside of his truck. Something's going on with his truck. Not sure what it is, but he is slowing down greatly. Donnie Teague making his move to the inside. Looks like he's got Tony with him and Steve Racers outside as well. Got to fight through the sea of Meltdown trucks. Like that right there. He's trying to go to the inside line, but that number 6 of Tony just stopped right in front of him. So he decided to go in for the pits. Everybody's pitting his lap 22 of 110. And it seems like most people are going into the pits. Most. Dave finally getting in there to get some damage fixed. Assuming that's what just about everybody's doing. Tires and damage. Steve's headed in. Chris is headed in. I don't think there's a single truck out on the track right now. And everybody's out from that first group, and they're getting after it. This will mix things up. First green flag stop, 22 laps in. Definitely going to shake up some stuff. I think the Meltdown crew is the ones that actually got in and out first. You got Steve out front, followed by Chris in the Monarch team, and Joe Mish, third place, coming out, swinging out of the pits. Robert Noble chasing him down. So, oh nope, never mind. It just switched it up. Just swapped up. Joe back out front. Apologize. I was incorrect, everybody. Man, this race is gonna be a quick race. Jesus. Man, that apron that everybody's using, that is just asking for trouble. Lewis again into the wall. Losing his truck completely. Lewis is usually a strong driver. I don't think Kansas is his thing. Denver, number 4, currently in 4th place, with Steve right behind him. I wonder why Facebook's not working. It kind of irritates me because I clicked on it specifically. Let's see. Figure out why. If you can. It'd be really cool if you actually opened up on the right screen. Twitch, YouTube. That's strange. Yeah, that's really weird. It's like selected it to stream on it, but it did not work. Oh well, one off today. It happens. This one's low count today. Lewis making a move on Robert Noble on the inside. Even though Lewis has got hellacious damage, he's still working. Steve being a loner, he's got nobody around him. He's got a teammate to his rear working up towards him, the number 4 of Denver. Denver also has received a little bit of damage. Steve's truck looks incredibly clean. No damages. I don't think he's bumped or scraped anything all race. He's kept it clean. Working from the back. Don is trying to get around Denver. I think Denver might be blocking for his teammate. Sure seems like it. Oh, no, never mind. They're fighting over position, so ain't no blocking happening there, homie. That's just racing. Dave finally gets out of last and takes it that 9th place from Dirk. So it looks like Lewis is in 2nd, taking it away from Tony Edwards. So right now it's Joe, Lewis, Tony, Robert, and Steve is our top 5. Little Steve Williams coming to you live from the absolute chill zone. He started kind of towards the back, now he's a little worried, but he actually is just kind of relaxing and driving. He's driving at his own pace, no problem at all. So I like it. I like what he's doing out there. I mean, we're all here to have a good time. We all know that. Lewis looks like he got his damage figured out, and he's made his way up to his teammate, and he's going to just swaffle stomp him and get by. Lewis making it look easy now that he's got his, he got his thing figured out. Joe keeps riding that pace. He's going to drop back to 3rd here shortly because not only is Lewis faster, so is Tony. everybody laying it all out, laying it on the line, getting after it today. I respect it. I like it. Switch fucking working? Yeah, it's working. Just making sure everything's working today. Yep. Oh, look, right at 250 on Twitch. That's what I'm fucking talking about. YouTube working as well. Just Facebook being a prick. Interesting. Oh well. It looks like old Robert is got Joe's number, and he's by the 10th of a second, just eating away at him. 35 laps in, about a third of the way to the race. Joe's dying out. He burnt everything out he's got. Tony's right behind him, and Robert's right behind him, is 2 seconds back. Steve's still rocking 5th, just hanging out. Don finally made it around Denver, chasing down Steve. Everybody kind of figuring themselves out this race. It took them a couple laps, but now remember, we had a green flag stop at lap 22. So here we are, we're at lap 36 now. We might start to see seeing people pit early, maybe not. Who knows? We might. You never know when it comes to this group. Sorry about the light tweaking out. My bad. My bad. Alright, so matter of fact, I gotta check something. Me, make sure that. Man, I don't want to focus on Joe because he ain't really doing much. There's nothing going on other than him dropping the hell back. Let's go Don. Let's just force it to Don. Donnie B. Who has a narrow split? Looking for someone with a narrow split out here. But everybody, it seems like everybody's got about a 2-second split. Chris. We'll go Denver and Dave. Denver. Let's do that. That's close enough, right? There we go. There's a close split. Denver and Dave. About within a second of each other. 40 laps in, everybody. All green flag. That's what I'm talking about. Lewis throwing down a 32-3. Robert throwing out 32-1. That man's on the juice. That man's on the sauce. He's got some time to make up, but he's on the sauce. It looks like Dave is making up some time on Denver. Might get around him. He's there, and Denver's might just let him have it. By the looks of it, he's just going to let him have it. Dave's going to dive to the inside, ride that apron, get a little bit of extra speed out of it, hopefully. And he's got it. Dave took that back. Dave's still fighting to the last breath. Dave in Denver, so Dave sails on by Denver right now. Let's go check out Steve, our boy Steve Williams. Steve pitting lap 42. I knew that was going to happen soon. So we saw pits at 22 and now 42. So that is going to be an interesting one right there. Why is TV3 like so zoomed in? So chopper. Let's check it out. Oh, we got two cars, and then both look like Meltdown. Bruce still on the track, gunning it out by himself, out by his lonesome. Steve 1 lap down now. If he doesn't get on the gas, he might be 2 by the time he gets around. Tony 1 lap back as well. Oh, Lewis goes in for the pit. Donnie Teague's going to stay out on the track. Lewis in. This is definitely changing the mix-up, but Donnie Teague wanted his lead for a little while. Let's go gyro a little Don. See what he's looking like. Give Don a little camera love. Here he is. Man on a mission. And he's going in. His mission is pit row. Tires and fuel, I'm guessing. 45. Oh, he's just under it as he goes in. So that ought to be good. Not Joe re-entering the track in gyro. Oh man, it looks like it's a total battle out there. Hold on a minute. Everybody just re-entered the track. One behind the other. Steve about blowing the doors in of Robert Noble, his teammate. He gets back on the track, re-enters. Definitely going to mix everything up. Let's take a look how the standings are going to show now. Looks like Tony is out front in first place. Followed by Joe and then Lewis. And Steve rocking fourth. Steve got all his positions back, +1. That's what I'm talking about, Steve. Good for you, son. I believe Steve is older than me, so it's inappropriate for me to call him that. Good for you, Steve. Getting after it. Now, just like before, just judging by how Steve is driving, he's keeping everything calm. And that's the thing. He's keeping shit calm, staying nice and relaxed. Just hanging out. Here we are riding along Robert Noble. He's jumping across the apron. He's doing all kinds of tricks. He's got Lewis in front of him. Lewis and Steve battling it out. Let's go. Why isn't the camera switching to that? Hell yeah. Steve takes it on by Lewis. So it's Tony, Joe, Steve, Lewis, and Robert right now. All pretty close. Steve's dropping some fast-ass laps, though. I saw that a minute ago. I think Steve's got some business for our front runners today. Lap 48 of 110. Everybody's on fresh tires. Tony burning at a 31.8 right now. Joe, 31.5 was his last lap. He's catching him by the 10th of a second at a time. Robert Noble dropping a 31.4. Robert passing by Steve. That was kind of a surprise. He came out of nowhere. Robert's out here, cutting across the apron. He's got them lime green rims on that Meltdown paint scheme. I like it. Let's give him a little gyro cam action. What is he seeing? He's just seeing the car in the distance. The man's on the hunt. The man is a shark on the track right now. Because he dropped the fastest lap on it. Cutting that apron. Tony still dropping that 31.8. Joe still at that 31.6. Robert 31.8. Out of our top three, Joe is holding it down. As far as fastest lap, he is shaving his time down. He has shaved a second off of his time. Leader. Dave and Don dropping 31.4. Look at them go. Ain't playing no games. See what Dave's up to. See what kind of method is going on in his madness. This man's on the sauce. Someone check in for steroids. Tony's slowing down again in the 32s. Got 31.5. They're staying pretty damn close. Man is wide open. I think Dave turned on his traction pack. Well, Dave has his target. He's on the hunt. Got Lewis waiting for him. And he's a second and a half faster than Lewis is. I think Dave's about to eat Lewis for breakfast right now. Dave overtakes Lewis. He's got Don right in front of him. Don's still in the 31s as well. Dave about 200s faster. So he'll catch Don eventually. We are right at the halfway point as well. Halfway point, all green. Start seeing some pits soon. My guess is Steve. I'm going to actually go to Steve real quick. Rock TV2 with him for a minute. He pitted right at lap 42. So 22 and then 42. So 20 lap difference. So at lap 62, we'll know kind of his pit strategy if he pits. I'm going to keep an eye on him for a couple of laps. 57. I got a feeling he's going to pit right after lap 60, just like clockwork. He's still rocking that 4th place. Don and Dave are 5th and 6th, and they are substantially faster than he is. We're about to hit lap traffic here in a minute. Tony is, anyways. He's about 2 seconds from lap traffic. Joe has shaved another half a second off of his time. Don's still holding down that 31. Dave is dropping to 32 seconds. Alright, lap 60 should be coming around. What do we expect to see from Steve? There's lap 60. I'm interested to see it. I really want to see what it is. Like, is he just pitting every 20 laps? Like, that's what I want to know. He's got Denver in front of him, which is obviously lap traffic, so he should be able to zip right on by. But dives hard inside across the apron. Let's check on 61. Next lap, is he gonna pit? That's my question. Tis what I want to know. Hey, vibrate. Should be yes or no, maybe so. Lap 62. Alright. If he stays true to what he was doing, he'll pit this lap. It's a big if. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna try to run it a couple more. Yeah, he's gonna run it a couple more. You realize 20 was a little bit too early. Oh, a little loose. Get on that apron. Yep, 20 was just a little bit too much. Tony's hitting that traffic. His teammate. But he is pitting right on time. 20 laps. Let's check Steve. Is Steve pitting? Yep. I think I figured out the meltdown cruise thing about every 20 laps. Oh, Robert, let's check him out. Is he gonna pit? Should be this go round. No, he might push it. He's not slowing down. Nope, he's gonna push it. Right now, Robert out front. Joe pit as well. Robert in first, followed by Donnie T. Lose my number after 8 o'clock. Jesus. Phone never stops. Now he's in. Don right behind him. I just wanted to get a little bit ahead, I guess. Interesting. So now everybody from the first group should be leaving. Yep, we got Steve gunning it out of here. Man, after getting after it. Now it looks like Dirk is out front from the back. Then again, that's just everything swapping up. So we'll see that. We'll see in just a second how it works. Denver pitting in. God, these damn things are killing me. Donnie Teague coming out, but re-entering. Looks like Dirk out front, followed by Joe right behind him, maybe? Everything works out right. That's what it's looking like. That's what everything is kind of panning out. It'll reset in a minute. We'll see. We'll see how it's coming out. Now Dirk's in for the pits. Joe's out front, followed by Robert and Steve. Check out Joe real quick. He just took the lead. Robert's right there, right behind him. Not far back. Trying to give him the business. Now he's just got to relax. Lap 68 of 110 right now. Now, as you guys know, Joe won last week. He's trying to see if he can get a hot streak going. He's trying. I would not put my money on it, but he's trying. Let's see how fast Steve is coming up on him. We got a lot of laps. Everybody's getting lapped all the way to even Tony. Tony was doing a fantastic a minute ago. I wonder if something happened in his pits where he had to stay a little bit longer and put him a lap back. There's old Dave with Don right behind him. Donnie too. Trying to make a move on Dave. That bright red Brotherhood car, or truck, excuse me. Dave in fourth. Donnie is trying to get that fourth from him, but I think Dave is just not playing around with it. He said, "Nah, bud. Ain't letting you have it for free. Gotta earn that thing. Gotta earn it. Earn it, Don. Get him." Donnie makes it around. Don's been putting on some pretty damn fast laps. Them quick laps. Joe's out front, dropping 32 threes, not as fast as he has been, but he's probably trying to save a little bit for this last little run. I mean, we're 72 laps in. He's got about 40 laps to go. My guess is he's saving them tires. Saving them tires for this last run, trying to make it run as long as he can. Pit late, and then burn them in the last 10 or 15 laps. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking his strategy is, old Joe. But Robert Noble is right behind him, closing the gap, followed by Steve, who's kind of, running the same pace. Don is dropping 32 flat, so Don's on it. Don's on the juice. He is not about that life. He ain't waiting around for nobody. But here's Tony, as you see on the screen, cooking around. He's got Joe in front of him, I believe. Yep. Is Tony? Oh yeah, Tony is left. He's got Joe in front of him. So we gotta fight through all this crap just to get his lap back. sending text. Chris making a move around Robert. Door to door, fighting with him about it. Is he gonna let him have it? Chris got a little bit more speed off that top line coming out, and Robert's going into pit here at lap 77. Actually, everybody is. Now that I mention it. A lot of front runners just pit. Well, it says that, but that's weird. I think the ticker just broke for a second. Who is out front? It says Robert. Then Don. Then Lewis. And then Dirk. I don't know, something must have happened. Something got switched up. Something got switched up, but I'm guessing a couple people hit on green flag and it just didn't show. That's my guess. We're in lap 79. 79. Now we got Joe with Robert right in front of him. But he's a lap back. Fighting for his life. Where's Steve at? Steve is looking like he is also a lap back. In 8th. Positions 1 through 5 are on the lead lap. 6 back are 1 to 2 laps. Robert taking the inside apron, but I don't know if it's going to save him. I don't know if it's going to save him, if it's going to shave up enough time. Door to door with Joe right now. Robert's going to be probably having a pit here shortly. He's fighting to the death for his team. Gonna drive them lime green rims right off of that truck. Joe got around him. Don's not far behind. Another Misfit crew is right behind Robert. Don is shaving time off, just looking at the times. He's actually putting down some good times. Some really good times. Robert's got trouble all around him. He's got Misfit in the front, Misfit in the back. A little bit of Meltdown in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Meltdown sandwich up in here. Don's gonna get the juice go around him. It looks like Robert might. Looks like he was gonna pit, but he changed his mind. Don made his way around, so it looks like we got Don out in front leading this race. Don is crushing it. We got. Let me check it out. Let me see that thing. Don dropping 32 fours, catching his teammate. Robert, they're losing him slowly. Followed by Lewis in third, Chris fourth, and Dirk in fifth. Dirk making that comeback after that incident at the beginning of the race. Now we got all three of them just lined up, pushing each other. Robert back on the throttle. He ain't saving no more. He's taking that lap back. Fighting for it. And there he goes. Or not Robert. What am I doing? Tony. Excuse me. What's wrong with me? Donnie Teague still out front, followed by Robert in second place, Lewis third, Chris fourth, Dirk fifth. Joe got his lap back, but he's not making any progress on it. And he's got the leader right behind him. Lap 87 of 100, and we got 33 or 23 laps to go. 23 laps, and that's about the right run for what they were running at the beginning of the race. So we're probably going to see a green flag pit here shortly. We've made it 87 laps without a restart. Look at that. I called it. Green flag pit here shortly. There goes Don, headed in. He might actually get speeding on pit road. He was coming in kind of hot. Just a tiddly bit hot. So that makes Lewis out front right now. Lewis in front, Chris, and Dirk in third, coming from the back. Your boy, Dirk. Looks like most people got their lap back that go round. Tony's still working on his. Dave right here looking like he's lining up Denver. Try to get around him. Giving him the business. There he goes around the outside. Denver going in for the pits. Man, these commercials are ridiculous. It's like every song. Giving him the business. Dave makes it around. Alright, now that the ticker has resorted itself out. Let's check it. Give it a second to fix itself because, you know, technology is a thing. It doesn't like to cooperate sometimes. So that puts Dirk in first place now. Oh, no, never mind. Joe in first place, followed by Dave, then Dirk. But we got people pitting, people going in, people coming out. So it's still a complete clusterfuck. We're at lap 90 of 110. 20 laps to go. 20 laps to go. And we're green flag stopping, so it's anybody's race right now. It could be anybody's business. I got a good feeling about Don. Don might have the method. Don might have this one. And Dave is shaving time off. Fast as shit to Joe. I mean, he is cruising. Joe needs to figure out himself and get on the gas because Dave is about to just eat him alive. If I were him, I would probably pit now. That's just me. Just pit now while you're ahead. Dave do his inside. Dave bombs past him. Just roasts his doors in. And now Chris looks like he's going to do the same. Chris gave him a bump. He just slammed his back of his truck. Caved in the inside of his truck. At this point, 17 to go, I think I would pit. I'm starting to lose positions because I'm slow, and he is now. Looks like he is headed in. I would use that fast repair, big homie. Don't want to be doing the last 17 laps with damage on your spoiler at these speeds. We got Robert Noble, and it looks like Denver pumping out some good times. Well, Robert pushing his teammate back up. Denver's a lap back, but he's putting down 31-second laps, so he's actually putting down fast laps in comparison to everybody else. Yeah, he's actually one of the faster laps on the course right now. I think the only person that would beat him is Robert Noble at 31.5. Oh, no, excuse me, Lewis, 31.4. Dirk, 31.2. Your boy's on the juice, on the sauce. These two are teammates, but they're battling like they're brothers. Getting on it. Pushing each other to the front, or at least trying to work together, but looks it. Johnny Teague in second, Robert Noble third, Lewis fourth, Tony Edwards fifth. Dirk dropped back to sixth, and everybody else is a lap back. Problem is, everybody's gonna pit one more time. That's what it's looking like to me, anyway. And there's so many. Dave is back out front and first, but he's getting hounded by Don. Well, Don's about 4 seconds back, but gaining. And Robert, which is this we're watching here, is working with his teammate that's a lap back to get to the front. Now, he is dropping 31-second laps consistently still. So he's using his lap back teammate to work together and share the draft and push themselves to the front to get Robert in better position. That's thinking with the noggin, you know what I'm saying? Using your teammates no matter where they are in the field. That's how it works. Don takes the first place. Still, it looks like Dirk might have pit, realizing that there is 10 laps to go, actually 11 laps to go, and he needs to get some fresh ones to get on it. But right now I'm looking. You know, that might put Joe in the best position. He just got out of the pits, and everybody else still has to pit with 10 laps to go here now. Donnie Teague out front right now, 32.7. Robert Noble still fighting 32.1. He's going to catch him soon. Lewis, 31.6. Jesus. 31.4. Dirk still out here putting down good lap times. Just nasty lap times. And Joe matching that 31.4 as well. All the way back in 9th and a lap back and 10 laps to go. Robert's still working with his teammate to get up in front. I'm going to switch over to Don right now because he's leading the race. Donnie B, he's running for his life. He's got some meltdown cars. Meltdown cars running for his money. And they're working together. Get on it, Don. Get on it. Robert is going to overtake you at this rate. Denver's going to probably go up in front, slow him down, and let Robert take it and then block the track for him. I bet you Don feels like he probably doesn't know which one's which, so he's got to guess. God, that's got to be bad. He's got to block the whole track. But no, looks like Robert's going to take the inside and zip right on by. Bring Denver with him. 3 wide. Oh, almost 3 wide, but damn, Robert's too damn fast. Don lets him on by 8 to go, excuse me. Robert takes lead with Don right behind him. And Lewis dropping fast laps too. He's trying to catch up as fast as he possibly can with 8 to go. Don gave it everything he had to get up to stay out front, but now that Robert's running away from him, I don't think it's going to work out with 7 to go. Unless something weird happens. Robert is slowing down though. He's still in the 32s. Dirk is dropping 31s though still. Continuously. So he's definitely got time he's making up. 6 to go. Let's go to Robert. Little Robert Noble. Give him a little gyro action. Actually, let's go to Denver in the gyro action so we see Robert. See what he's doing. Down to the infield, or down to the apron. Trying to cut it. I don't know how much more speed you get on that because you're changing levels so quickly like that. I feel like you would actually lose a little bit. Especially going to this corner. Denver caught him, like, all the speed that he just gained off of that. Denver caught right back up to him. It was odd. And Denver's right there pushing him. I mean, these I gotta give these two props. They actually fought hard together. Denver's a lap back. He fought hard to help his teammate get in front. And now Robert's gonna let him have his lap back now that they've gotten a decent enough lead. Second and a half lead with 4 to go. I can almost hear the communication between teammates. Uh-oh. Did something happen to Robert? He's... Yellow... Oh, caution. Excuse me. Forgive myself. I did not hear where that caution came from. What was it? It was not... Let's try to rewind it. Figure out what happened there, because I don't know. Who was... I guess Joe was in last, right? Or Dave, maybe? No? What happened? What happened here? I didn't even hear them call a caution. Oh, yeah, that was Lewis. And his teammate. And it looks like possible netcode, but let's check it out. Oh yeah, that's netcode hardcore. Joe was going to the inside and kind of wandered up a little bit, and Lewis got burned out. But that, I mean, you look at that netcode. Green, white, oh, they're going green, white, checkered, but look at that netcode right there. That's the point of contact, right here. Yeah, there's still space there. Joe tried pulling away quickly and realized what happened, but gave him the old double tap action to his teammate, and bam! It happens. So that was Joe knocking the dog shit out of his teammate. So that's going to put us at a green-white checker, my friends. Also, it's gonna really change up the standings, and those massive leads are not gonna be there now. so let's see. We got Robert Noble out front, Donnie Teague right behind him, Dirk behind him, Chris in 4th, and Denver 5th. Steve 6th and Joe 7th. And we got Dave and Tony right behind Joe. Did somebody get an EOL or something? Dirk is just letting people by. No. Never mind. What are they waving around everybody that's a lap back? It's kind of what it looks like. Three laps to go. How's this gonna pan out? How's this gonna look? What are we thinking? Gonna be green-white checkers with Robert out front on some old tires. Don on some old tires, Dirk on some relatively fresh ones, I believe. Now Dirk was dropping the faster laps. He's dropping 31 seconds laps, and now that we're all bunched back up, it's about to get nasty. I would not be surprised if there wasn't an accident here shortly. Pace car should go in this go round. We got Robert out front with Donnie T to the outside, getting pushed by Chris, and then Robert getting pushed by Dirk. So we got two rival teams getting pushed by a rival team on a green-white checker. That's odd. Man, they're bunching up tight too. Look at Dave. Dave giving Denver the old sniffing action. Bet you Dave could tell me what he had for dinner. How close he is. Green, I think Donnie spun it. Green flag. Robert takes off. Don spun on the restart. Oh yeah, all bunched up. Dirk to the inside. And Denver to the inside. Oh, Joe just got pinned. Yellow flag. Let's go check it out. What happened to her? Far chase. Well, I do believe something happened a minute ago. Joe riding his line, trying to get around Chris. Well, it looks like Joe ran it and got into him. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Joe kind of came down. It's hard to tell who came into who. Well, maybe Chris wandered up into him because he's kind of, you can kind of see how he's holding on this line right here, this crack. But it almost like he jolted over, but you can't really tell. No, let's do it from Joe's screen. Let's try it out. Old Joe Tato. No, on Joe's screen he's just holding his line to the outside. I mean, he's pretty flat to that line right there. Chris wandered up into him, but Dave just like blinked through it. Look at Dave blinking through. You got those problems. Blink, 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 blink. Oh god, where'd he go? Oh, where is he? Never mind, he's back good. Alright. Cool. Oh, that is... did that finish the race? Did that do the results? Or negative? Results. That did do... I have no idea. It's saying that there's results, but it called a yellow flag. I'm not sure what happened there. I think the race... yeah, I'm going to have to ask about that. Because I'm not really sure what happened to that extent. It says Robert Dirk Denver. But it's saying that the race isn't done. Pace car's in. Oh, Dave's finishing the race. Not sure what happened there. Interesting end to a almost all green flag race. That one was kind of strange. Strange ending. Because they called yellow flag and I was so used to just analyzing it, and then I guess the race just continued. Not sure. We'll wait to talk to everybody. As a matter of fact, we'll go up into the general chat. Sure, the temperature's gonna be a little high. That was a nice green flag race. Everybody was kind of bumping each other.
There he is.
Hola, what's good?
Missed it by that much.
Yeah, you did great. That last little section, you were cooking on those last couple of laps, Don.
Oh man, I was actually trying to conserve fuel, and I ran out just as we passed the start finish line.
I actually didn't see it because there was a caution on that last section, and the announcer said the caution flag is out. So in my eyes, I was like, oh, it's gonna stop. So I just stopped to look at the caution, and I forgot that it was the last lap, and you guys just tore off. So that's my fault, but
no, me and Robert ran out, and I think maybe somebody else ran out. I had like 0.9. Robert had the same amount of fuel as I did, and we both ran out when we crossed the start finish line.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I just had enough.
Robert, you had a hot night too. You were out front for a good little clip.
He had 7 seconds on us. Yeah. He had 7 seconds on us. I don't know what pit strategy he was using, but my God.
About every 20 laps, 20 to 22 laps, everybody from Meltdown Pit at the same time.
6 tires every other turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did, but I had to run out the last 40 laps on.
I saw Steve.
What I had.
I saw Steve pit on 22, I think, and then I saw him pit on 42, right at 20 laps, and then I believe right at 62 or 63. Like it was like between 20 and 22 laps. Steve was pitting, and I looked at all the Meltdown cars, and they were all doing the same thing.
Yeah, because we had like 22.1 laps of fuel, so that's all we were pitting for.
Yeah, that's what they were doing, about 20-ish laps.
Yeah, near the end, I short pitted a couple times because I was trying to have it so my fuel would be exactly where it needed to be at the end.
Yeah. Well, I knew that was going to be a close one. I mean, it was all green flag racing except for the last little section. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was green flag racing, but you guys beat the piss out of each other. But, I mean, I will say that. But, I'm not like I thought it was hysterical. I'm looking through like lap 3, everybody's destroyed.
Oh, I would have been very unhappy at last yellow flag. I was looking down to see how much fuel I had, and I almost ran into the back of Robert.
You hit him.
It gave me a 4X when you hit me. Otherwise, I would have had a 0.
Oh crap! I'm sorry, man.
I don't care.
Shit.
What was it? Fuck, I forgot. Oh, that beginning section, that first, when you guys came around from lap 1 and crossed the finish line, and everybody was jumping down to the apron and crossing. There, you guys were like 5 fucking trucks wide.
I seen that.
Coming into the corner, I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna get shitty." It's like right off the get, this is not good.
I don't usually like going down there because it upsets the truck too much. But I figured I'd stay in people's draft if they went down there. I was going to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
So
there was definitely enough damn people there. Let's go to lap 1. Hold on, let's go to lap 1.
Right back.
Yeah. Oh, this is like practice. I don't want to see that shit.
Here comes my lung.
Oh, you're good.
I had COVID, now it turned into pneumonia.
Oh, that's
So I'm struggling.
no
I'm struggling.
Well, you had a great race, so I don't want to say that was your good juju for today, but I mean, it seemed to work. Whatever you did.
Well, I love this track. I had a bunch of seconds in a win at Kansas just a couple of weeks ago. This is probably one of my favorite tracks. But no, it was fun. 'Cause you guys are really good, so I just can't believe I didn't fuck up no pit stops because that's my weak point.
I mean, I'm watching Steve like over and over again. And what the hell? I'm trying to catch that beginning. There we go. Lap 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Lap 1. Let's just play this through. Wait. Oh, looks like everybody's here for the most part. I don't think there's a couple people might not make it. Just saying. I'm not gonna.
Might not make it.
Or I meant like might not come into general. After that, oh my God, it's googly eyes.
Hey!
I just looked over and saw that shit.
Oh my god, that's freaky.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to catch that like lap 1 or 2 where everybody jumped the apron and everybody's bunched up. There was like 5 trucks wide. If I right here. Like, you got Joe way high. Hold on. You got the next car next to him. I don't know who it was. Oh, maybe Steve. And then you got,
I was in the back, so I know it wasn't me.
and then you got Dave beat to shit.
It's because Denver got loose and I was so tucked up behind him, I had nowhere to go. And
Denver, and then it looks like it might have been Dirk way down low, riding fucking low as shit. Don, you almost filled that gap for 5 wide. They were 4 wide, but you almost filled the gap for 5. Let me take a screenshot of that. Actually, that's a good picture. Yeah, that's a good little picture. Anyway, no, Robert was dropping some hot laps for a hot minute in the 31 and a half maybe, pretty consistently towards the end there. Dave, I love the Brotherhood paint scheme on the truck.
I changed it to my fucking Monarch one. I guess it just didn't come through on the. Yeah, I mean it took on my screen, but
it didn't on mine. You were driving something. You're driving your red truck.
Yeah. I was like, oh look, that's weird. I at first was like, who the fuck's that? And then I realized.
I know I forgot I drove Road to Pro the other night, so I ran it and tried to change it.
How'd that go, Dave? How was Road to the Pro last week? I didn't make it. I was too sick.
It wasn't bad. Honestly, I don't remember because it was the last one, so I guess I just forgot.
A lot of Charlotte was a wreck fest.
No, it really wasn't.
I think you said yours wasn't. The session that Joe was in, he said it was a wreck fest though. There was a caution like lap 2 or some shit that I was watching. But no, man, that was an awesome race. Like almost 90 laps, all green.
Wow. Dude, there were so many different strategies going on. In that we're talking about back to Kansas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, there was like so many different strategies going on. It was really it was really up in the air at the end. Like there was no clear person who was going to win this race.
No. Like there's a couple of you that were coming from like dead last to top 3 after a green flag, and I'm like, okay, that's gonna kind of set them up good, and then you drop back after a next pit session, and it was a pretty big toss up. I think out of everybody though, the Meltdown guys were the most consistent with their pit strategies, and they were dead nuts on it just about every go around.
I got sucked in when Joe went in. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go too. And I don't know why, because I was right in the process of calculating my fuel remaining, and I should have known that if I go in now, I'm not going to have enough. But I guess got caught up in the moment.
It would have worked.
That happens.
Another lap or two earlier, it would have worked.
It would have worked for you. I still had a few remaining. It wouldn't have worked for me.
When we
Honestly,
finished
that caution came out. I was pissed because I had 0.8 remaining in the tank past the end of the race. I could have actually made it to the end without having to pit again.
So was I. I had a 7-second lead. I didn't want to see that caution.
Yeah, not at all.
I was like, oh, Robert's running away from this one, and then the caution got thrown. And the announcer didn't announce it. Like, he didn't say caution or anything. I was like, what the hell, Robert? Are you pitting? You run out of gas? What happened? And then I look up, and I see the caution counter goes off. I was like, oh, shit. Someone beat the hell out of somebody.
When that caution came out, it said 3.2 laps left, and we paced for 2 laps, and then we went around another 2.
Yep.
And I was going, oh shit.
I kept turning the truck off and just letting it coast.
Yeah.
And I ran out. And I ran out going into turn 2 after the race.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I finished that race with 8 laps of fuel left, so I was counting on you guys running out.
Yeah, it was nip and tuck.
Didn't you,
I had
Robert?
one extra.
Didn't you run out of gas last race too?
No, I didn't make. I didn't make last race.
Who was it that ran out last week?
I
Somebody
tried to race, but I couldn't do it. I was too drugged up.
Was it Tony?
I want to say it was a Monarch car.
No, that was 2 weeks ago when Robert ran out on the last lap.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, 2 races ago. Not Watkins Glen.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. No, I knew I remembered somebody running out of fuel like right with a lap to go or some shit. Like as they were crossing on the final lap, they died. So
I think that was Pocono, I think.
Okay. But no, that was awesome. Almost 90 laps, all green.
That was fun.
Pit strategies all over the place, inconsistent as hell.
Yeah, that was fun.
Wild race.
That's the best part about doing short fuel like that.
Yeah, you set that fuel perfect, and the tires perfect.
Yeah, tires were good because when I took my last set, I had 26 laps to go. It was perfect.
Because it's a random drawing every single week. I don't even know. I set the shit so many weeks in advance that I don't even remember how much it is by time we get to the race.
Yeah.
So
that was great.
That was good.
He's already got Michigan and Homestead already set up. Jeez.
Looks fun. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna come and do Formula One tomorrow night?
I can now that I don't have to work.
Where are you racing, Dave?
Where are we racing?
Look at the schedule. I can't remember.
See if I have the track.
I can't take him seriously. I'm looking at his camera and he's like,
no.
Yeah, or look right next to Dave.
Wide open, fucking eyes, big as golf balls.
He looks like he belongs in the Children's Center for Cancer.
Yeah.
You look like the happiest person in the world right now.
He looks like his kid's on a birthday.
Smile from headset to headset. There's just nothing. Yeah.
Oh, this week it is. Oh shit.
Dave, you almost blinked through that caution.
Oh, I know. I got bumped. I tried to shoot the gap. It is Imola. No, I'm sorry, Barcelona.
Oh, I thought Imola? Ooh. Okay, Barcelona, that's going to be a slow race.
Yeah, I watched that caution. I'm like, I'm going to spectate Dave real quick because he's fucking blinking all over the place. And then you go out and you come back and you're past it. I'm like, oh, well, I guess he's good.
Man, I didn't think I blinked at all.
No, you blinked like for a good half a second through that little section. on that,
Oh, during that, yeah.
during that caution when there was the spin in front of you.
Hey, with that filter on, you look like the dude from Powder.
Where? What?
Looks like he's on powder.
Like the dude from Powder, the movie Powder.
Yeah.
That's who you look like.
I'll have
What's he
to
got
look
his-
it up.
Yeah, look
But
up
the-
Powder. You look just like him, other than you're not white. Well, you're white, but not that white.
Plus, he got a new crew cut.
I did.
Makes him more aerodynamic, as we see. Jesus.
Faster doing U-turns under the sheets.
Yeah. But no, awesome race, guys. Great green flag racing, great pit strategies. Obviously, we know what works and what doesn't, and what settings you guys should run at Kansas from now on. I had to buy this fucking track too, because nobody races it.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a great
Out
track.
of the 3 leagues that I've broadcast, actually, technically 4 that I've broadcasted for, and the 4 seasons that I've done so far, not a single one has done Kansas.
Really?
So,
Well, if you ever have that problem again, just let us know.
that's cool. It's just a track. Yeah, it's not a big deal. But I was just laughing. I was like, man, I've broadcasted a lot of ovals for people, and how the hell do I not have Kansas?
Well, you got to have Michigan, and then you got to have Homestead.
Yeah, I definitely have those. So
Okay.
yeah, I definitely have those. But no, awesome race. Looking forward to seeing everybody next week.
Yep.
Again.
Thank
Where's
you,
this,
sir.
where's this put us with points so we can recap on that?
I still gotta calculate them all.
Okay.
I have to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
From team points or
Team points.
Oh yeah, we'll have to calculate that
Okay.
up. I still need to add points to the driver's standings. I don't think last week's qualifying points were added either, so
Yeah, you
I'll
can
get
just
those updated.
you can just message them to me whenever between now and next week, and I'll just update them at the start next week.
Dude, next week's gonna be just like this week, Michigan, man.
Yep.
All green and then fuel.
It's gonna be
Pretty
strategy.
much.
Mm-hmm.
And Homestead. Homestead will be the same way.
Well, if I have money, I'm putting it on Meltdown on fuel strategy. They seem to have that shit fucking tweaked down to a science today.
Yeah, they were on it.
It's just I guess it was just the consistency.
We got Bristol Dirt coming too. Where?
Yes.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
gross.
Hell yeah!
It's gonna be so gross.
Joe's excited about that.
I might
I'm
come
taking
down.
power away from Joe's trucks, so
I might come down to Joe's house like that for that broadcast and just broadcast from a driver's seat. Come in.
All I'm saying,
don't
we
you
got
race?
Mikey, and Mikey is legit. That Bristol Dirt. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's
Hey, I'm not denying that, but he has to finish the race to get a good position.
fair point.
He won a rated dirt race, didn't he, this year already at Bristol?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He did an official race, but I'm not making any threats. I'm just saying he's got to finish the race to get a good position.
if he gets door bombed, it's nobody's fault. All right.
It's dirt racing.
Yeah, it happens. Sorry, bro. That's my line. You might want to get the fuck out of the way. But looking forward.
Dave, my highlight of the past 2 weeks has been the writing that I get the alert for in the middle of the day while I'm working, because usually I'm having a trash time at work. So don't disappoint me tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Dave's write up. It's always fucking awesome.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is. There's a lot to talk about too. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah. I'm just interested to see how that investigation is going.
I'm curious to see how Joe's going to handle Lewis dropping divorce papers.
I mean,
Nah, me and him, I was trying to catch the leaders, so that's why I was fighting with him the way I was, and
Was it
then
netcode?
we just got real close.
That was some nasty netcode when he hit you. Not gonna lie.
Okay,
But
that's what I was wondering.
But
Yeah.
he gave you a hardcore double tap.
It didn't look like
I was
netcode to
tapping
me.
his rear.
It looked like Joe was going down, dropping below the apron, and it was almost like Lewis didn't know he was there. He was making that move because then Lewis came down and just went right into Joe.
I mean,
but
he
from where
did.
I was driving, it looked like Joe went up into him. But the replay looked like Lewis just didn't know Joe was there.
Yeah, it did.
Well,
it
I
did.
was talking about me and Joe.
Oh,
Me
no.
and Joey.
I was talking about when Lewis and Joe made contact coming across. When they dipped down to the apron. Lewis kind of it seemed like he came down, but the point of contact, if you look at it, there's still like a foot in between the cars.
Yeah.
The actual point of contact, there wasn't any. It was just it was just the sim like, hey, fuck you.
It's a sim predicting it.
Yeah, and then
it's about to happen.
Well, then you see, like, as soon as you see the point of contact, you see Joe kind of pull away, and the front of Lewis's car came over like he was diving in because of obviously he got tapped, and then I don't know if he tried clearing it and it caught his bumper and fucking hit him with a double tap, but whatever it was, it started from that initial point of contact where there was still space in reality. But
that's nice to know. iRacing being a fucking scumbag.
Yep.
Well, with me and you, Joey, I don't know what you were trying to do, but I was trying to see how close I could get to side draft without touching you.
Me?
Because, because me and you like doored each other. But I wasn't like trying to wreck you. I was just trying.
But then you did a like a wheelie, and I'm like, well, that looks like netcode. And then I said, what the hell happened?
Bro, he double tapped the throttle.
I said, what happened? And everyone else like, it looks like he passed you. I'm like, okay, motherfucker.
fucking dumped the clutch.
That had me
stood it up. Let's go, baby.
All right, guys. I'm gonna bounce. See if I can catch the last period of the Avs game.
See you, boss.
Later.
Great race.
Good win, Robert.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome win, Robert. Great timing, man.
Yeah, good win, Sigley.
Yes, sir. I was about to say, this man just handicap fucking stomped you all into the turf. Like,
fucking oxygen tubes in his nose.
Yeah,
fucking.
that's what I'm saying, bro. He's got his
Good win. I got an important question for Robert though. What they put in those meds?
I don't know, but you feel pretty good after you take them.
Yeah.
Everything be considered performance enhancing drugs.
Nope.
It's prescribed.
The one for COVID was mono something or other. It was an alkaline that they gave me on an IV that encapsulates all the COVID that's in your lungs because your body can't make antibodies fast enough to fight it. And then mine went from COVID to pneumonia. So now I'm on prednisone, Zithromax, home breathing machine.
This man's got fucking life support attached to his chair, looking like Emperor Palpatine over there, fucking Star Wars in his chair.
Pneumonia is bad, man. Pneumonia kicks your butt.
I wish I'd get pneumonia so I could win a race.
All right,